How can yoga help people activate system 2 for better decision making?
Practicing yoga again will add mindfulness in them.
What are the few exercises that they can do?
And slowly exhale from right. Whenever you're increasing your pranic energy, that is gonna make you more mindful.
Problems that the corporates face.
One is with their spine, or they have some issue in their lower spine. Calming your mind down, you're basically seeing everything clearer.
I think today the younger generation is also looking for workouts or exercises that can, help them improve their health. So do you think yoga is for younger people who have a better cardiovascular endurance?
Yes, definitely. Though I'll give this answer in two parts. If you're just starting out yoga and you have no prior experience, I would say along with your asana practice, you can do some walking and running or swimming, some cardiovascular activities. But if you are experienced in yoga, then your cardiovascular health will be better. You will have some Surya Namaskar, you will have some asanas which you're going to do repetitively. It's going to help you with your cardiovascular health. And also, when you're practicing pranayama, it's very good for your heart. So even though we feel it's just breathing exercises, how much it can help you, but people who practice breathing exercises, they have a lot of good health in their heart and their lungs. So when a person is a little bit intermediate or advanced, I would say they can completely do yoga and their cardiovascular health will be good. But if you're just starting out, I would say you can do some walking along with it.
Yeah. So that brings me to my next question. There are so many myths about yoga. That yoga is just stretching, it's only for women, it's only for older people, it's not for weight loss. Can you help us debunk some of these myths?
Okay, I'll start with the weight loss one only. So one major myth is that yoga is going to increase your metabolism. Actually, yoga is going to decrease your metabolism.
Oh.
Yeah, because yoga slows you down, and according to yogic principles, it teaches us to conserve energy, consume less, and then move physical body less, but work with your intuition better. So, but even though your metabolism is slow, with yoga, you're gonna feel less hungry also.
Okay.
So that is how you're gonna reduce the weight. But yoga is not gonna increase the metabolism. That is one thing. Yes. So second, what was it?
It's just stretching.
Definitely not. It's stretching, yeah, if you make it like that. If you're just doing a flexibility asana and you think it's just that, it's gonna give that much benefit. But if you're learning while you're stretching, you're uncomfortable, but you're controlling your breath. That is gonna train your mind to be in centered state, even in a difficult situation. So when that happens, it's actually a lifestyle change for you. You basically change your physiology and psychology in that 1 hour. If you're practicing yoga with coordination of your breath. So it's not just at that moment you stretched your muscles. You actually trained your mind. You actually trained your breath. And that's a lifestyle transformation.
Got it. So is being uncomfortable in an asana the real way of doing yoga? If you are comfortable, you're not doing it right. Is it that?
The idea is you should do a difficult asana, but you should feel comfortable. So initially it's gonna be uncomfortable, but you're gonna master it and become like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing. In today's life, when we have social media, we see other people's successes and sometimes feel insecure about it. Everyone is becoming more lonely, but in a social environment becoming more lonely. Do you think yoga can help you connect with people better?
Yoga will definitely help you connect with people better because it's making you more mindful and more conscious. You'll be aware of people more. You'll not always have to distract yourself with your phone. And when you are more present, you're going to talk to people more. Another thing I would add, when you're more into mindfulness, more into yoga, you actually connect with the positive side of people. So you're going to talk about mindfulness, you're going to talk about maybe sattvic food, you're going to talk about how a good lifestyle is helping them. But if you're too away from your inner self, then you're always going to talk about how you can suppress the reality. Maybe you just want to go for drinks, then you just want to go in a place where there's just loud music. You can go listen to loud music, but if you're always just suppressing your inner self, that is not gonna connect you with people on a deeper level. But if you are connecting with people when you are centered and balanced, it's a much deeper connection and it's more long term also. And these are things I would say people will experience when they live like that, because I'm saying it's not gonna they're not gonna understand it once they start experiencing it. So I would say you'll have to experience it to know it. You'll have a better kind of relationships.
Right. Do you think doing meditation is more powerful in helping you center yourself than doing the asana practice?
I would say everything is combined. Yoga is not about one part or the other. It by definition means union. So we need to look at it as holistically. So we have to do asanas, we have to do pranayam, and we must do meditation as well. So I would say my ideal answer is do everything, to be holistic. But if you have to start, I think start with meditation, because I have seen this in a lot of people. When they start with meditation, they're able to center themselves and they start taking better decisions for their health automatically. They start doing eventually asanas also.
Eventually asanas. So meditation can be the starting point to yoga. Does practicing yoga improve empathy in people?
It does. Like I was saying, when you become more mindful, you can feel what other person is feeling more. You can experience the vibes more because your gut feeling has also improved, like we've discussed earlier. So all these things together will increase empathy in people.
Is there any yoga practitioner in this field that you look up to? Like you are like, okay, I want to be like this person, or this is a legend in this field?
I don't think I want to be like him because he's like very senior. I would say is Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji. He's also the yoga guru of our Prime Minister Shri Nagendra Modi ji. He's also the reason we celebrate now International Yoga Day. So basic takeaway from his teachings I have taken is he always teaches yoga in Panch Kosha model, like I was talking about.
Right.
So what are these koshas? These are 5 bodies. First is your physical body, Anmaya Kosha, which is all about your physical health, your muscles, your bones. Then is your Pranmaya Kosha, which is your pranic body. That we can influence with our breath. So it's not exactly breath, but we can influence with our breath, and it increases our longevity, our quality of life, those kind of things. Then third is our Manomaya Kosha. Manomaya Kosha is mental health and emotional health. So for that we can practice meditation. Then fifth kosha is Vijnanmaya Kosha, which is called as wisdom body. So even above the mind is the wisdom, the ability to choose the right thing, to have better decision making ability. So that we can improve by studying and reading the right books, or learning from wherever you want to learn, maybe videos, or maybe you meet someone who is knowledgeable in the field. But what happens with wisdom body or Vijnanmaya Kosha is you understand what is better for you. Maybe what book is good for me may not be best for you. But based on how much you understand, you will have better understanding of what you should be reading. So Vijnanmaya Kosha helps with that.
Got it.
And then finally is our spiritual body, which is Anandmaya Kosha, which is like being connected to the universe, connected to the divine, which is, I would say, we cannot do anything about it. We can work on the first 4. Last 5 just happens.
It just happens.
So it's not something we do.
Right.
Yeah.
So, moving to a more spiritual aspect of yoga, you also specialize in chakra yoga, right? So, there are 7 chakras in the body. Could you go a bit in depth and tell us which type of asana kind of helps open each of the chakras?
Sure, definitely. So there are major 7 chakras. There are many other chakras also, but they are the main
Got it.
7 chakras, and they are all present on our spine. So these are the energy centers, and when I say energy centers, it's again not the physical energy, it's the pranic energy center. So first chakra is your Muladhara chakra, which is your root chakra, which is all about physical life, our what we see around us, what work we do, what relationships we have. It is more about external self and physical body. So we need to actually work on our entire physical body to open our root chakra. Specifically, you can work on your legs, work on your lower body. That will help you open your root chakra. Also work on your balance. Because one thing with root chakra is, if your root chakra is blocked, you'll have a lot of fear, you'll have a lot of insecurities, or you might have fear of survival even. You you get blockage in root chakra when you are actually 0 to 1 year old. So
Okay.
yeah, these blockages actually start very young.
Oh.
We may not realize it actually why it is happening. So if someone has financial insecurity, these are also related to root chakra, because
Okay.
it's physical body, related to survival, related to fear. So to work on that is, first work on your entire full physical body, then work on your balance, and then work on your legs, stronger legs. That eventually will give you good balance also.
So, what kind of asanas would help open the root chakra?
You can practice tree pose, Natrajasana, that will help with balancing.
Balance.
You can practice Surya Namaskar, overall body it will be strengthened and you'll have good cardiovascular health. And also practice Veerbhadrasana series. So all three,
All three,
warrior
warrior
1, warrior 2, warrior 3 pose you can do. You can practice chair pose and goddess pose also.
Okay, great. So, the second chakra that is
So second chakra is sacral chakra, also known as Swadhisthana chakra. It is present right below your navel. So when your sacral chakra is blocked, you're not creative and you do not enjoy pleasures of life. You are like too restrictive in nature. So because it's about creativity, it's also about creating life. So with good sacral chakra, you'll have good reproductive health, you'll have good sexual energy also. When your sacral chakra is blocked, you can practice asanas like hip opening asanas. So pigeon pose you can practice, king pigeon pose you can practice, or Baddha Konasana, butterfly poses you can practice. These are the poses that will help you with opening your sacral chakra. Basically hip opening asanas will help you with these.
got it. How do you know that it's blocked?
You're not open to new ideas.
Right.
You're very restrictive because your creativity is not flowing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Right.
Now the third chakra is your solar plexus chakra, which is also known as Manipura chakra. Manipura chakra is placed center of our abdomen, a little bit above our navel, and it is about self-worth, self-confidence, and when this is blocked, you may have less self-respect, less self-worth. You have a lot of insecurities also. And to work on that, you just have to work on making your abdomen strong. So work on planks, you can work on Navasana. Anything that will increase your core strength will help you with solar plexus chakra.
Right.
Yeah. So moving on, fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra. Heart chakra is all about compassion, love, relationships. So when your heart chakra is blocked, you will notice that Either you can't give easily, love maybe, or you can't receive. You'll always feel that either one thing is blocked. So maybe a lot of people whose heart chakra is blocked, they may give a lot of love, but they feel they're not receiving. But for some people it's opposite also. They feel they're receiving a lot, but they can't give. So it's both ways. It's a issue. They'll feel it's difficult to say no. They can be people pleaser. These are also the causes of heart chakra blockage. And to open your heart chakra, you can practice back bends, a lot of chest opening asanas. So like chakrasana, or chakrasana is very difficult. So easy would be cat and cow pose. You can do cat and cow pose. Practice for 2-3 minutes continuously. It's very good. Or you can practice Ushtrasana, Bhujangasana, snake pose. These are all chest opening asanas. These are going to open your heart. So these are really good. When people have blocked heart chakra, they might also have heart related issues also. Like physically also they might have heart related issue. It happens with other chakras also. If someone has solar plexus blockage, they might have problem with their digestion. Okay. If someone has sacral chakra blockage, they might have issues like PCOD or maybe infertility, those kind of things.
Got it.
Yeah. Fifth chakra is your throat chakra, which is Vishuddhi chakra. When your Vishuddhi chakra is blocked, you feel that you're not able to express your ideas maybe, or you're not able to express your feelings. Whatever it is blocked. So it's more about communication, it's more about self-expression. So to open this, you can work on a lot of neck movements. You can also work on back bends. So you can do neck movements, you can practice fish pose. You can again practice cat and cow pose. This is also good for your Vishuddhi chakra. Yeah, and also you can practice halasana and sarvangasanas. Those are also very good for your throat chakra. When someone has throat chakra, physically they might have problem with their thyroid glands. They might get sore throat easily. These are the things. Like physically also you can notice. If you are always getting issue in this part, maybe your throat chakra is blocked. Yeah. So now the sixth chakra is your third eye chakra. It's also like one of my favorite. So because it's about intuition, I think the best thing yoga does to us is it increases our intuition. So when our third eye chakra is blocked, we are generally confused. And that happens when we can't see things clearly, and that makes us confused. And to open your third eye chakra, you can practice a lot of inversions. And if you can't do like directly inversions, do practices like standing forward bend, or do mountain pose or downward facing dog. These are like half inversions. Then you can also practice rabbit pose. That will also help with opening your third eye chakra. And you can also chant Om. That will also help with opening your third eye. And the final is your crown chakra, which is at the top of your crown, also known as Sahasrara chakra. To open this, again you have to practice inversions. So we have to bring our pranic energy to the top. So you can practice standing forward bends, you can practice mountain pose, downward facing dogs. These are the practices that you can do. And also chanting, each chakra also has different chant. You can do those chants also. Like I said, for third eye it's Om. And for crown chakra also it's Om. I think Om is the best chant that you can do, that you can start with.
Got it.
Yeah.
How do you know that your crown chakra is blocked?
Your crown chakra is blocked if you feel you're not connected at all with maybe outer world in whole. Let's say you just don't care about the environment. When your crown chakra is open, you are connected to things which are not gonna give you any benefit also. Okay. So it's like you are connected with the environment, with your planet, with everyone as a whole. You're not selfish here. So
got it. So it's not in the head.
Yeah.
Okay. So, moving to a more physical health kind of aspect, do you think practicing yoga ensures that you are healthier in your retirement years? Like if you start practicing yoga at 30, at 25, at 20, do you think that it's going to benefit you when you're 60 or 65 or 70?
Absolutely, it's gonna help you. Like I was telling you also, I have a lot of yoga friends which are like in their 40s, but when I look at them, they look in their 30s. So it's not just about look. They're actually thinking like that also. Their heart is functioning like that. They actually make their cells younger. Each and every cell is getting refreshed, and that happens when you start yoga early.
Okay.
If you as early you start, it's gonna show in your later years also, because yoga is not something you do for few months or few weeks and you feel you'll get the benefit. Yoga is something you take it as a lifestyle, and when you're doing it throughout the life, even if it is 15 minutes, and when that happens, it actually increases your longevity, it increases your heart health, your hormones are better, your breathing is better. That overall increases the quality of your life. So it will definitely help in your retirement years. And the early you start, much better.
It's like compounding your...
Yes, exactly.
So the last question, for someone who wants to start yoga, how can they begin their journey? And what is the first step to kind of open yourself to yoga?
Okay. So if you're just starting out and you've not practiced at all, I would suggest start with a teacher. Do not start on your own, because you'll feel that you're practicing asanas. Maybe you're not getting enough benefit out of it. Maybe because in yoga there are a lot of alignments that you have to make sure. There's a way of breathing that you need to be conscious of. All these things initially, if you learn, I think it's much better, because if you're doing it wrong and it's not giving you benefit, there's no point of it. So initially I would say learn with a teacher. Once you've gotten a hold of it, you can practice on your own with videos also, and that will help.
Great. Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for telling us so many things about yoga. I think what you said about metabolism, that yoga decreases your metabolism, it's a very big takeaway, I think, for everyone who is looking at yoga for weight loss especially. So understanding the science behind it is also very helpful. Thank you for explaining the chakras and how we can open those up and how we can heal with that. Yeah, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much, Cyril. It was a really nice conversation. I really enjoyed.
Thank you.